Hello my friends, it's Lisa here from Arcaneandstellar. Welcome to my channel, and I hope that this reading is going to find you happy, healthy, and wealthy. So in this pick a card reading, which is timeless, we're going to be looking at your next life-changing event. I think this is a really fun topic, and we've got a lot of changing energy in the sky as I film this, as Mars is approaching the Uranus North Node conjunction, so a lot of changes. I know it's hitting my chart personally. Is it hitting yours? Of course, this is timeless, so maybe by the time you watch this, it'll be long gone, but just keeping conversation with those of you that are watching. So it's going to be at 18 degrees Taurus, so if you have things in that realm of Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius, you might find that the energy is impactful, or as well other earth signs. But anyway, let me know what you have that's an aspect of Taurus, because of course Cancer, and anyway, we have a lot of signs that could be affected, but I'd love to hear how you guys are going to be affected down in the comments. But yeah, we have 4 groups to choose from, so I'm going to do an up close, of course, or I might have an up close at the beginning. Actually, I'll probably put it in the beginning. But yeah, we have group number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and of course I encourage you to choose with your intuition. Pick a card readings are a wonderful exercise for tuning into our intuition and getting the message that we know we need. So you know what I mean, it's a really good practice for that. So if you may feel drawn to more than one, by the way. If you do, that's fine. You can be like, oh, I want pile number 1 and 3, or 3 and 4, as an example. You might feel like you're drawn to 3 of them. It doesn't matter. As long as your intuition is telling you to watch something, there should be a message for you somehow. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do the shuffling process as I did in my previous reading, and I'm going to do it live. So if you want to stick around for that, you are more than welcome. But otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we've got the cards out. If you're staying for the shuffling process, it's so nice to talk to you. Kind of cool. So let's just see what's going on. Okay, life-changing event. So I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the area. And we will get started. So I like to do my little ritual that I have. I think rituals, like I said in the previous reading, I think rituals can be a powerful, it's kind of like solidifying a belief system. Sort of, helping you believe, and it's like a manifesting, essentially. Okay, so spirit guides, angels, and ancestors that guide me in this reading. For those that are drawn to this reading, let me give them good and accurate messages about the future of their life. Group number 1, those that are drawn to group number 1. What is the next life-changing event for them? Okay, group number 2, next life-changing event. There we go. They're all off center. That's all right. And I want to get some of these. And where this event is heading, I'm making them head for group number 1. Where is this? Making them head in their life. Next card. Let's see here. Next life-changing event. Kind of quiet, aren't I? I like to concentrate. That's one of the reasons why I don't like to show the shuffling process, because I'll be like concentrating. that was a clear one. I didn't. Number 2. Changing event. Okay, we've got the Raven Swan. This is the Raven Swan Oracle, by the way. It's one of my favorite decks, actually. I love this one. I got it someone got it off my wish list a really long time ago. And she and I have a very similar birth chart. It's kind of funny because she was born like a month before me, and she's a Leo rising as well, so we have like very similar charts. It's really was interesting, so it was kind of cute that she got it. Okay, group number 1, next life-changing event. Anything about this? Okay, next. Okay, and then we'll get this half of it. I always break this up in half because there's like 50,000 cards. Build that one for number 2, life-changing event. I feel like I need this one. Okay, we are ready to go. If you're still here and you want to, like, you know, you like to pick this way, watching the cards and seeing what you feel drawn to as I go by, you're welcome to, you know, choose from this time frame. But let's go ahead and get started. I'll be right back. Hello, my friends. If you've chosen group number 1 here with this, what used to be my Aries keychain, but it has broken. My husband says he'll fix it, but he forgot. So I was like, yeah, these are all just beautiful gemstones. So let's see, what is going on for you guys? What is your next life-changing event? So if you watched the shuffling process, you saw everything that was shuffled out. So your first card here is understanding. So this is Night Blooming Cereus. Okay, we've also got Virgo. I feel like for some of you, just seeing this right off the bat, I am inclined to say that many of you might really fully understand the concept. Virgos are it shows an extremely intelligent energy. And it's very mercurial. And again, there might be a concept that you're really learning and understanding. Some of you, it could be like, you know, I've been doing astrology for like 17 years now. But there were really key moments where things started to click in me. When you really find, there's a fly. And it might be something that's really annoying. Flies are a bit annoying, right? Pesky. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, so you might be finding that somehow there's some sort of understanding that comes to you that's life-changing. You're like, okay, I've got the concept. Okay. We have learning in reverse. Holy shoot, I didn't even look at that, obviously. You guys saw me, I shuffled. We've got the 6 of Swords. You are moving past some sort of non-understanding. What the hell? This is like, okay. Let's look at this. I'm going to start with ebb and flow. I want to read this card for you, but this is a really interesting reading. So it says, K-High pays respect to a river spirit in her homeland. Oh, along its length, a single river branches frequently and changes character often. Thus it houses many different spirits. We are all similar, one soul with many aspects. Oh, I'm actually reading the upright. Darn it. Okay, sorry, I meant reversed. The river flows onward, but the current directing you isn't yours. There is an aspect of going with the flow at work that is not in your best interest at present. If the current is pushing when it should be pulling, then you know it's wrong for you. That's really interesting, because what does the 6 of Swords usually depict? Someone moving across the water and getting away from like the kind of the currents, right? Guys, you are really, oh man, you're going to be moving in the right direction. The next life-changing thing is that you are going to have some sort of epiphany, some sort of understanding in regards to your path and what you've been doing. It might be that you've seen that you have been acting in a way that's very unhealthy, or somehow, again, I think for some of you, really, I do pick up on like the concept of understanding. And let's see here. With the listening card, oh, it's listening, not learning. I thought it said learning. What the hell? Okay, never mind. But that's kind of weird that I saw learning. But yeah, and then it's like, okay. Anyway. Okay, it says, are you feeling that you're not being heard, that perhaps your needs aren't valid, that your song will go unsung? Now is the time to bring your message to the world. Speak up. It's time for your voice to resound throughout the sphere of influence. This is a moment to say what you mean and ask for what you want. In the reverse position, listening has another meaning too. It also asks if you're refusing to listen to someone else, preferring to hear what you want instead of what's being said. This is a time to get out of denial. Reverse this card always brings freedom if you heed its advice. Wow, okay, so listening, putting your voice out there, very Virgo-like things, you know, this is like Mercury ruled, and that's about our voice. And some of the best writers and speakers have Virgo Mercuries, by the way, but also just Virgo placements in particular can be really strong writers and very imaginative, actually. I hate how they always get boxed into this like, oh, they like to be clean. You know what I mean? Like there's so much more to Virgo than that. It's not just about efficiency and organization. Very wonderful minds. And often very self-critical, right? Virgo can be a very self-critical energy. And I feel like some of you might be really moving past that. Maybe some of you are wanting to share something with the world. We have the crib here, a birth or conception of a child or enterprise. There might be something that you're really going to be creating in the future that's going to take you very far. And I feel like some of you, it might be like you want to, I feel like some of you are somehow in the wrong current, or you're doing something off, and it's like you're going to understand what's holding you back. So if there's something, by the way, and this is something I want to tell you, if it's something that you love doing, say it's a passion project, but you're like, I'm not telling you, by the way, that means that you'll switch from your passion project. What I'm saying here in that case, if you already have something that you love doing, then I feel like you're going to understand on how to get past the rough waters, like how to get past like the entry. Again, you might be expanding in some way. This could be adding on to what you already do in some way as well, okay? This is like wonderful. Wow. I love the messages that are coming through. I can't believe I thought that said learning though. I'm reading upside down. Apparently I'm not good at it. Okay. So the understanding card, the flower speaks of new perspectives and leads us to explore inner wisdoms, which may have been a little hard to find in the past. Empowerment may come from new insights. Regaining control of situations is also very much indicated. Your destiny is in strong focus as well. So what is it that is going on right now that may help or hinder your path? The sensual aspects of relationships are highlighted, so it's a wonderful time to explore, have fun, and enjoy yourself. A time to celebrate the radiance of your being. Sensitivities are also running a little high, so look to ways to ground your emotions or step back and let them run their course. Challenges you may face include losing perspective, not following your own purpose, and giving away your power. Now, I asked what the major life change is, and I see that there's an energy of moving forward. So I'm happy to report that I don't think that you're being held back. I think you've held yourself back somehow in the past, though, or, you know, maybe up until now, or up until when this time happens. It's like when you finally sort of just go for it. It's like if you've been wanting to, you know, really create something, write something, do something, especially with your voice, right? I really feel like that's something that's upon you to really bring in. And we have the angel here, so I do really feel, yeah, we're taking an opportunity here. I think that you're going to be putting something out there in a tangible sense for many of you. These are like, you know, the Ace of Pentacles represents a very tangible coin, you know, and so this may be a business, or like this is Crib is saying, or maybe it's a child for some of you. But with angel, it says spiritual guidance and protection from harm. So I do feel like you do have a strong spiritual presence around you right now. I feel like maybe for some of you, your, you know, angels, spirit guides, ancestors have been just screaming at you until they're blue in the face type of thing, where they're trying to get you to do the right thing. And it's like, I feel like that there is something off right now, or has been in the past. It's like you were somehow fighting some sort of flow. Maybe you're fighting the signs or symbols and you kind of are like, are you serious? Like, this has just been something I was, too insecure to do. This was something that I've been putting off because I'm too self-critical. But I feel efficiency as well coming through. A sense of efficiency coming into your life, and I just, wow. Okay. Yeah, we had the Magician try to pop out. I kind of shoved him back there on accident, but let me find him. I saw him. Where was he? Right here on the top, yeah. Yeah, the Magician is here. So manifestation, creation. You guys are creating something. And where is this creation going to take them? Where is this creation going to take them? The King of Pentacles. Security, stability. The Moon. Wow. So this can show victory after maybe some sort of wait. This also could, you're definitely getting the victory. And I think that the Moon and the Seven Pentacles might say that for some of you, it might take some time and effort. This might not be overnight success, but you'll see the efforts rewarded. Now, for others of you, though, again, especially if you've already kind of been working on something, you might see that victory come through, the one that you've been waiting for. So I think it might be a little bit of a dual message for some of you. But yeah, this particular card, I don't know, tell me in the comments if you've ever heard of this, but there used to be a show called The Torkelsons on TV, or it was Almost Home as well. There was like I think there were two different shows, but they had the same family. It used to be on the Disney Channel in the early 90s. I love that show. But there was a girl, and she had curly hair, and she was just so cute, and she'd sit in her window and talk to the moon. And for some reason, every time I see this card, I always think of her. I do. I really do. Because she would sit kind of like that, and she'd talk to the moon. And so I do get a very kind of imaginative, innocent kind of vibe here from that card for some reason every time I see it. So that is what I'm seeing here so far. Let's get some charms. This dang fly is really irritating. No, I'm not going to lie. I won't kill it because I don't like killing them, but I'm definitely going to have to figure out how to get him the heck out of here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and group number 1, next life-changing. So yeah, some sort of understanding coming through, for sure. Where you finally get the concept and you know what to do next. I've got my eyes closed, by the way. So hopefully I don't miss the board. Okay, we've got it. We have got You're Always in My Heart. Live Your Dream. Love and Be Loved. So lots of words here again. I find that in here too, by the way. Do as you would be done by. Almost too simple, but this is all you need to get by. And again, do as unto others what you have done unto yourself. And think about it too also in the sense of like, what would you tell your friend or the person that you love in this situation? Would you, especially when it comes to yourself, by the way. It might be about, would you tell your friend they can't do something or whatever in relation to like the things that are coming up in your life? I feel like a lot of you have like some sort of power here. You have some sort of ability to create with the wand. And yeah, it's like your words. And again, these are sort of like affirmation kind of words. And also, they remind me of, and Love and Be Loved is interesting too, because it's like, do unto others as you would have done unto yourself, essentially. And then love and be loved. It's like equality. So engaging equally. We also have Nala here from Lion King. Friendship could be highlighted. We have love with the locket, like the locket heart. And we've got this, maybe intuition is at play here. And again, I think this also shows that level of understanding. For some reason, when I see the crown, I think of the crown chakra and, sort of very intuitive movements. And I think that the movements that are coming are very transformative. We have the butterfly, we have wisdom here with the owl. It reminds you of wisdom, freedom, peace, good vibes, man, right ahead of you. I think the changes that you're implementing and these sort of understandings are really going to bring you a much more peaceful existence. And it's like you're turning that new leaf and focusing on, and I think some of you might manifest people who are really good for you. Like, think of Nala. She's a friend of Simba. And well, she ends up becoming more than that, so maybe for some of you, but I don't want to make big promises on that. But we can see, rising up, because eventually she becomes, I think, like probably the queen, right? Because I think her and Simba get together, but living your dream. And you are always in my heart. Of course, this could also be about something that's always in your heart somehow, that you're always kind of focused on this thing, or you can't let go of this story, or you can't let go of this idea. It always just kind of comes back around again. And it's like, I feel like for a lot of you, maybe the timing wasn't right before. When it says protection from harm, first of all, I think that that's a message for you, that you are having like a lot of spiritual energy around you that wants to protect you and put a bubble around you in some way. But also, do know that if the timing hasn't worked out in the past, it may be because it wasn't the right time somehow, and it was a protected, event. It was like an event of protection, on your spirit guides' part. But yeah. Don't let the current, I think the current, like, and it's so weird, like how these two cards in particular, don't you think the Six of Swords all about, getting past the difficult waves to ebb and flow in reverse? It's like you're moving out of these sort of difficult waters. And I feel like you guys are changing directions. But yeah, that is what I've got for you guys. So I really feel, like I said, many of you moving forward on some sort of new project idea. There's some leveling up there. Again, writing, speaking, and all sorts of things could be embodied in this as well. Yeah, and also, this deck doesn't have houses, but Virgo, is often kind of associated with the 6th house. And the 6th house can be kind of critical and unequal, right? So it can represent the impoverished or the people who are kind of underclass. It's not really the house of equality. It was actually the house of slavery, as an example, and it maybe for some of you, it's like you're addressing how, because when we feel like we're in that, the waves aren't really going our way. It's like, am I just doing what other people want me to do, or I'm kind of in this thing that I can't really fight or seem to get myself out of. And it's like, I think you guys are understanding and figuring out how to get out of this, whatever this is. And a lot of it comes via a thought form, or, maybe it's an opportunity, but I think a lot, for most of you, your next life-changing event, essentially a change of the way you think. Or it's like the idea changes, or you have some sort of new understanding of a topic. Maybe something, again, it finally breaks through. And I used that kind of example earlier of astrology. But I've had that before when I was, younger, and I would study astrology, and it'd be like so hard to remember everything. So there's so much to learn. And it's like I still make new discoveries every day, almost, you know what I mean? It's like a constant learning. But I remember, like, just by knowing which aspects what, you can just look, and you don't even need, any graphics to tell you what the aspects are, as an example. That took a long time for me to crack and remember, you know what I mean? That, Leo and Aquarius, are opposing, or, well, not that, that's easy, I guess, never mind, that was a bad example. But, like, for instance, Aries and Cancer are going to make a square to each other, and, if you see, you don't need a line to show you that, you know what I mean? But it's like concepts. I think a lot of you are going to break through on some sort of concept. It's like you finally be able to figure it out and move forward. And I know that the astrology example is probably not the one that you guys will have, but it's just an example of like how, for some of you, this might be a real understanding that helps you move forward. It's like, okay, I finally got this concept. I can actually move forward with something. You know, I know how to express this now, or I've got it worked out. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is all part of the key of getting on with your life and moving forward. And again, the creation of something, I feel, with the crib. Like it's the birth of new things, essentially. This understanding. 1818 I just saw, by the way, on my... It won't show that for you because of all the editing I'll do, but it was 1818, so maybe that number is important. We have 653 as and that's all. Because apparently there are no other numbers on the cards. And of course 6 with Virgo. Oh, so 2 6s because Virgo is the sixth sign. So yeah, 6 of Swords, 6th sign, 53. So yeah, that is what we've got. Okay, well, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments below if you have anything to say about it. Did you like it? Did it resonate? What have you been feeling stuck in the mud? Is there anything you're trying to really understand right now? And what do you need the most understanding in? I hope that you find it and that this reading ends up ringing accurate for you in the future. If you did feel like it didn't resonate, of course, you can always go check another group. But yeah, otherwise, I wish you the very, very best. Have a beautiful day or night wherever you are in this world. And I hope to see you again on my channel. Okay? Bye-bye. Hello, my friends. So if you chose the keychain, here you go. This is my sister-in-law's. Okay, let's see. So, what is the next life-changing event? What is happening that's going to change your life soon? Well, we've got celebration with Casablanca Lily. So you may find that somehow your life will change at an upcoming celebration. So maybe there will be a holiday upcoming or a birthday or something like that. That could be a clue for some of you in regards to how, you know, the next life-changing event. We also have Aries. It could be your birthday for some of you. We have Unexpected Visitor in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, Winter's Throne, as well as Rooster and Tent. Well, let me see. I want to go ahead and start with Winter's Throne in reverse, and I want to read the meaning for you guys. And we will see what it says. This is one of my favorite oracle decks, actually. And this is it's Raven's Wand Oracle. So Winter's Throne in reverse. Ego is so closely bound up with us that it's hard to separate its whispers from our own thoughts, leading us to wonder whose ideas are really circling our head. One way to tell is to find balance in our conscience. Notice how Sunday's seated position perfectly balances heaven and earth. Listen, and conscience will always balance you. So our conscience, interesting, is showing up. Balance. Aries can be, well, sometimes a little unbalanced because it's the opposing energy to Libra. Although that doesn't mean that Aries are always unbalanced. It can be also the other way. It just, that's really interesting though. So there's something here about, there might be a change in confidence levels as well if you find that you're always doing what somebody else wants you to do or somehow relying on others. This might be a time of recognition as well if you felt like there's been an imbalance. Unexpected visitors in reverse. Unpleasant news is only unpleasant when you resist accepting what it is. Sometimes the thing most desired is kept away from you because it's not for the highest good of you or others. Sometimes there is loss or disappointment due to a destiny whose pattern cannot be understood yet. Change is something that may be forced upon you, like bad weather that threatens a boat. Adapt to the shifting conditions and think how beautiful the sky will be afterward. Accept what is, and a more fulfilling path will soon be revealed. Remember that if you expect the unexpected, nothing can come as a shock. That's really interesting. Expect the unexpected. We have also an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross, and then temporary situation. I'm going to look. Let's see what's going on. We need some more cards. So with that being said, we have imbalanced situations with the Winter's Throne in reverse, which can speak to letting someone's thoughts circulate your head. Maybe for some of you, there needs to be a letting go, a more independent approach, and that is something that's going to be part of the next life-changing event. Maybe you're going more solo. Let's see here. Tell me more about the next life-changing event. What's happening quickly, I want to say, with the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Like, I think it's upon you. Ooh, wow. Look at this. Six of Wands, Eight of Wands in the world. This is some sort of victory. And recognition. We have celebration as well. Some of you are going to have something really good bestowed upon you. I really do feel that. But I'm going to try to see. So we have the creation, celebration, jeez. I did the same thing with group number 1. Silly me. The time is upon you to rejoice and celebrate. There will be news soon of a new addition to the family or to your sphere of friends, and overall a reason to be joyful. Gifts are indicated too, both giving and receiving, as well as obtaining or giving assistance from those close to you. You may find a gift in the form of information or opportunity, which may have once seemed unattainable. Take time to enjoy your friendships. If there have been difficulties, face them with unconditional love, no matter what the eventual outcome. You may find you need to reflect on what and who you value in your life, and why, especially if there have been difficulties. Emptiness and dissatisfaction can be challenges presented by this flower. And the affirmation here, I am open to joy, friendship, and unconditional love. Well, this could be a person. Do know that if like one person's leaving, a new one's coming in for some of you, and that might be part of the life-changing event. It might be actually a reason to celebrate. It might be that, you know, there's some sort of energy like that where there's more security coming in, more balance, more confidence, that sort of thing. Because the cards I'm getting are very positive in terms of the outcome. We have the Six of Wands, recognition, the Eight of Wands, going to the world. It's like traveling. Maybe some of you are going to be traveling, doing something that you want. For some of you with that temporary situation especially, it could be like kind of temporary traveling and kind of doing your own thing, gaining some sort of independence. But for others of you, there is some kind of news of recognition, I think, coming in too. So some of you might be chosen for something in particular or recognized in some way. I'm really getting that vibe here from these cards. And also the Queen of Pentacles and the Celebration card in particular. It really feels as if there is some sort of recognition, some sort of popularity, maybe a moment where you shine. Could be a friend coming in. We have Aries, we have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Sorry, took me a second. Took me a second. I was like, I did it in the wrong order, so it takes me a minute when I do it that way. When I start with not the first one. Like I would normally say it Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I started from Capricorn for some reason. But yeah, let's see here. I want to ask a little bit more here in terms of what's happening. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. So this card, of course, can indicate, yeah, dropping your shields down around shame, resistance, and fear. This is letting go and knowing that you don't have to hide who you are or the gifts that you have, and you were born to shine. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are actually being very authentic and going with something that feels authentic to you, honestly. And it's going to be well rewarded. especially. Aries is, it usually implies confidence. And so, again, this might be having the confidence to go after something that you really want. And again, getting that recognition, especially like with Winter Stone in reverse, maybe there are people who have been downing your ideas or, not really being too supportive. And it's almost like, maybe for some of you, it's like you're learning like who not to cross with, you know what I mean? Like who you don't want to cross around with or get involved with, that sort of thing. And know that like any such events like that are going to be in your highest good, to be honest. I really do feel it in your highest good. Okay, so I'm going to take another one here. And what will this life change lead to? Wonders. Amazing wonders. Totally, I feel like this represents, you can't even imagine like where you're going to be going with all of this. It's like there are so many beautiful things to see, exciting possibilities. It says sometimes they won't be apparent at first, but they are there. The more you see them and embrace them, the more these possibilities will grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish even the small ones, no matter how tiny they may seem, and let go of expectations. Don't limit the way that you think about wondrous events that appear in your life. Be open. If you believe, anything and everything is possible. And that's true. Maybe for some of you, it's like seeing evidence of manifestation, which builds up stronger belief. And it's almost like drop that guard and just believe. Do everything for the wonder of it and just explore and explode, I feel there is a financial reward coming as well with the Queen of Pentacles. You might have financial rewards as well. Maybe you guys, some of you will hear from someone that you least expect, with unexpected visitor. Let's go ahead and get some charms. My throat, sorry. Okay. Oh, we've got Aries again. We have got Gemini. We've got a gift. You remember the first card over here? It mentioned that you could get a gift. So maybe you're going to get a gift that will change your life, or the universe is giving you some sort of gift. Again, even if it doesn't seem like a gift, but it's actually for the best. We have I will. So a lot about your personal perseverance and abilities. With the fairy, again, I think of, sort of a beautiful light energy, kind of giggly. Depends on the fairy, of course. But I think this one is. We also have the love between a grandmother and granddaughter is forever. So that might be a special message for some of you. We have a horse here, an elephant, and a clover, a 4-leaf clover indicating luck, along with the horseshoe, by the way. We also have a star here. What does it say here? Just for you. Yeah, just for you is what it says. So I kind of get that song in my head. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. That song. Anything your heart desires will come to you. Yeah, that one. And then we have the turtle as well. I feel like things could be speeding up for you as well. Like there might be a speeding up of energy. Now let's not deny that there's a snake here. Maybe some of you resonate. Maybe you're seeing a lot of snakes. I actually just almost, I was like driving down the road and this like car stopped and they had their emergencies on. I was like, what the heck are they all about? And so I kind of slowed down and then I saw a line on the road and I was like, I think I see a snake. So I like stopped right in front of it. Then it wouldn't move, so I honked at it and then it moved and then it wanted to attack my car. I was like, dude, you're not going to get me. But anyway, we do have a snake here. So maybe for some of you snakes. But snakes remind me of healing, shedding old skin. We also can say that some snakes are toxic. Yeah, that's one thing I'm paranoid about right now. There's a 6-year-old boy in our area who just died from a rattlesnake. So that was kind of sad. So you remember, don't forget that snakes can be poisonous. So maybe disassociating from poisonous things or striking back and you know, aligning with something a bit better, shedding that old skin. We've got the shells here. And of course, this makes me think of different opportunities and different abilities. Of course, the beach as well. We've also got this, oh my God, no way. We've got both. Look at that. We've got the locket and the key. So it's like opening up your heart, opening up opportunity. I love it. And we've got the bag here. I want to say that for a lot of you, I think finances are improving. Maybe somehow this gift or whatever's coming for you is going to be, you know, in relation toward, you know, financial gains, hopefully. I think for some of you, maybe some of you really need to hear that. I do feel a luckier energy and a disassociation from like certain things. It's like, you know, maybe these are acquaintances or two-faced. I don't think Gemini is two-faced, but it's like I look at that. It's also could be new perspectives as well. Expressing yourself. Aries and Gemini go well together. They make a sextile aspect to each other. So yeah, I could definitely see maybe like quite supportive energy. So there could be that. Family could be important. For some reason, I get The Shape of My Heart by Sting in my head, so I'm just sharing that with you in case that song means something to you, or maybe somehow the lyrics are somehow needed at this moment for you to hear in relation to the message. But yeah, that is what I'm seeing for those of you that chose this group, number 2. I really do hope that you liked the reading. If you want to, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below, and what you thought, what your feelings are. What would you like really, how do you feel like it resonated? What sort of change would you like to have, you know, in your life? And hopefully you can manifest that. But yeah, take care, guys, and I will see you all next time. Lots of love to you, and I hope you have a beautiful day or night wherever you are. Yeah, and next video, we'll see each other. Bye-bye. Hello, my friends. If you've chosen group number 3 with the yes coin, we have a yes for you. So maybe there's something about this yes coin that's going to resonate. For some reason, when I saw that yes coin, I had that scene from, was it When Harry Met Sally? And when they're at I think a diner, and she's like embarrassing him by yelling yes. I don't know if you guys have seen that scene, but it's pretty funny. And I don't know, maybe there's a dynamic somehow like that between like Harry and Sally, or like funny, something like that. Maybe there's something funny, or I don't know. I just kind of get that vibe. I had to share it just because I thought it, and you never know what message is going to be for someone. We have Purpose, Desert Wishbone. Look at that cute little kitty. We have got Venus. We have got Come Together. Wow. Okay, we have got Strength card. We have got Piercing the Mist. We have got Protection from a Powerful Friend. And we have got Love. Wow, wow, wow. That is bizarre, because you guys saw me shuffle in the beginning probably, and you know I didn't see any of these cards. Basically, I didn't see any of them. I had no idea what was here. I think I did see the Love card, but that was it. That was the only one I think that I had actually seen come out. So, whoa, that's weird that I mentioned that When the Harry Met Sally thing, because you know that they fall in love. So some of you might actually, this might be pertaining to love life. For some of you, you might be coming together with a partner and creating some sort of purpose together. So if you are in a relationship, there might be some sort of dynamic at play here. Maybe being closer to your partner if you already have one. And creating some sort of purpose together. Maybe you guys are, you know, shifting purpose. For others of you, this might be about aligning with somebody based on purpose. It doesn't have to be like something that turns into love, by the way. It may be, because for some of you it might not be. Because we do have like very strong friend cards and purpose. So maybe you and a friend are coming together to do some sort of purpose or to create something. Where in the heck is my book? Oh, there it is. I was like, where is it? Okay, I want to read the Piercing the Mist in reverse. I absolutely love this oracle deck. I would definitely recommend this one. It's really been helpful to me. It's the Raven's Wand Oracle. So it says here, oh, here we go. See how the pine trees, the standing stones, and even the candle flames all reach toward the sun. They surge towards it, cleaving a path through the mist. Similarly, in times of grief, the only way out is to push ahead, press onward, and resist the temptation to linger or meander in the fog of loss. Wow, that's really interesting. I wonder if some of you are going through that fog of loss and, or the fog in some way. And it's like letting you know, hey, you've got this. And this was all for a reason, to align you with something better. Wow. Or somehow this could relate. Okay, so we have protection from a powerful friend and love. So I do think that will be one of the part of a life-changing event is somehow there's a sense of feeling that bond or protection with someone. Because even the Strength card, there's like a strong bond between the woman and the lion. We have, of course, Venus, so maybe Taurus, Libras. We also have Leo as well. We have number 8. We have number 8. Oh my God. Okay, 8 could be important. The number 8. Maybe August for some of you. Maybe this is happening in August if you're watching this, by the way, right now or in the next 8 weeks. Okay, so come together. Let's go ahead and read that card. So love needs to be expressed. Drawing the Come Together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all its forms of expression: romantic, familial, unconditional, spiritual. In each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant others, maybe I misspoke. So maybe it's others, more than one. A relationship, a friend, an animal, and or a spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you're attracting love into your life. This is a time for harmonious, caring partnerships. Honestly, I think some of you actually might be getting some sort of pet. I'm not going to lie. I think one of the life-changing events is that you might find an animal, like a pet, like a cat or a dog or something like that. Okay? Just going to say that right out here, right now, because we have a lot of animal imagery coming through. And the dog, we have the cat here, we've got the cat there. So maybe for some of you, there's that pet coming through, like a pet coming into your life. Maybe it's like a soul pet, like a soul family pet. Let's see here. Event is coming. Of course, Venus represents our self-confidence, our self-worth, our finances as well. This could be monetary in nature. Yeah, let's see here. We got the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. We have a lot of people here. Somehow you're moving forward in the direction. I feel like things are going to be actually quite clear in terms of where you need to go. The 8 of Cups to me always relays that sort of idea that we might have all these beautiful 8 cups and they're all standing upright, but we know we've got to keep moving. So some of you are leaving past situations behind. You're aligning with that purpose of the future. We have the World with success, with owning who you are, with expressing yourself. Some of you might be dealing with some big goals. And I feel like for a lot of you, this has to do with purpose. Maybe you've been waiting on this a long time, 7 of Pentacles. Maybe you haven't been taking action. Maybe you've been trying to figure out the next step in some way. I feel like you have such a strong support system around you. You do. And it's like you're really just going away from the things that really bring you down. And starting. I want to say that there's like moments of recognition coming up for you. I feel like that there's a lot of support Listen to the people in your life. I think whoever is currently in your life, you have some really good friends, people that have your back, that are solid, that you could really do great things with, perhaps. I want to read the purpose card real quick over here, because this deck actually, this is also a very interesting deck, by the way, too. Flowers of the Night Oracle. It's one of my favorites. It has some really interesting cards, just like very specific kind of stuff. Your purpose is being highlighted and should be given additional attention. When looking for answers or direction, don't lose sight of your overall life purpose or any goals you originally set for yourself. What is it that you really want to do? Find ways to boost your confidence and surround yourself with elements and people who will keep you strong. No freaking way. Telling you, strong people in your life, people who really love and care for you. The right ones. It says, because you may find doubts both within and without creeping into your sphere. Negotiations are indicated and you need to stand your ground a little firmer. Do not avoid confrontation at the moment, as avoidance will be extremely counterproductive. Trust, sharing, and communication are paramount in intimate relationships at present. Someone may need additional reassurance from you and a closer one-on-one time. The challenges you may face are reluctance, fear of speaking up, and withholding information. The affirmation here is, I have full confidence in my purpose. Beautiful. And that makes a lot of sense with Venus. And again, the Strength card, confidence. Oh, this is just beautiful. I love it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull one of these cards, the Angels and Ancestors, and see, where is this life-changing event taking place? Like, and how is it, what's it bringing? Because I feel like that there's this alignment of purpose, and we have alignment with people. Yeah, take charge with authority. This is all about becoming the Lord of your life, in charge of your life, being confident, and a leader in some way. So I think you will be making changes and acting with authority. We have Aries kind of vibes behind him, in my opinion. Let's see. I definitely want to say, though, guys, you really do have, like, some, like, people around you that do care. Or you'll have them soon enough if you don't, okay? And I think that's part of it. It's like the people coming in your life to align with a purpose. And I think for a lot of you, there is some sort of collaborative energy. We have Venus, which could represent feminine energy. We have blessings and focus. Focusing on your blessings, but also I think blessings incoming, essentially, through this. And again, we have this focus, focusing on the right things, focusing on purpose. And sometimes we get thrown off purpose. We're like, nah, where am I? We're in the fog, we're in the mist. We don't know what we're doing. I feel like for a lot of you, if that resonates with you, you're not going to be in that mode for very long. I think that's going to be part of the event. It's like that spark or that reignition of purpose. We might be having yes, in terms of saying yes to things, and also hearing affirmations from others. Okay, we have who rescued who. Again, some of you are really rescuing or like somehow getting a pet or something like that. But again, this also could be very supportive relationships. We have never, never give up. We have a lot of words here. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. Beautiful. We have live, laugh, and love as well. We have give a girl the right shoes and she can conquer the world, Marilyn Monroe. And look we have a shoe here. That's so funny. Maybe some of you are going to be getting new shoes soon. Or again, it's like this sort of confidence boost, or somehow it's like you feel like you're in the right shoes as well. Maybe you feel taller than ever. Think about it. Heels, make us taller. And, sometimes it's like we feel a little bit more powerful, when we're in that position. We've got Aquarius, again, friend vibes coming through. We have the Mermaid, embracing uniqueness. And we have a little girl, so innocence and hope playing out, taking a gamble, lucky moments. We have a cat showing up as well. So a girl and a cat. Don't know if that will resonate. We have the Elephant. To me, it's family, tribe. We have I love you with infinity. And she believed she could, so she did. So much confidence, guys. So much recognition. And I really feel like a lot of it's stemming from that belief in yourself and also just feeling like you know what you want. And again, having the people kind of around you to support you. We have kind, free, true, peace, brave, strong, happy, thankful, compassionate, beautiful qualities coming through. We also have just for you with this star. It says just for you. So it kind of reminds me of that when you wish upon a star. We have a pearl as well. To me, a pearl is always, it's sort of always unique and beautiful, shiny. I think a lot of you are very beautiful people, and you guys are opening up that pearl inside of yourself. You know what I mean? You're showing it. Because think about it, you know, have you ever, I don't know if any of you have ever opened up, you know, to see a pearl, but it's like on the outside it kind of looks gross and slimy and, you know, that sort of thing. And it's like you open it up and it's beautiful. You know, you find that stone inside, and I think for a lot of you it's like that you're finding that diamond in the rough inside of you, or really honing in on something that's important to you. And we have the clock here as well, which is, what time is it on? Probably 1:10. Maybe it's 1:11. But yeah, timing is going to be right. So that is what I'm feeling. Oops. Sorry. What numbers? Yeah, we have the 8 again as well. I really feel like that strong sense of love coming into your life, guys, and that's really one of the next life-changing event. It's like aligning with purpose, aligning with the right people. It's all somehow commingling together. Like it's like going together, like they mingle together somehow. And I do feel like there is somebody who has your back. This is such a beautiful card. I really love the art here on Piercing the Mist. There's a cat in this too. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Some of you really are getting a pet. Or something like that, yeah. Anyway, I really, really hope you like the reading. And maybe if you're wondering, will I find the right pet? That's the answer. It's yes. Maybe that's what's a few of you. Maybe just very few of you. But if you are, let me know in the comments below. Because I feel like that's definitely a strong message for some of you at least. But yeah, I really, really hope that this reading found you well. I hope that it helped. And leave me a comment down below. Like, subscribe if you want. And you can always leave me a super thanks if you want to say thank you. You don't have to do that. But, you know, comments are nice most of all. But take care, guys. I hope you have a beautiful day or night wherever you are. And I'll see y'all in the next reading. Hello, my friends. If you've chosen group number 4 here with this selenite, this is your reading. This is some raw selenite. Let's find out, what is your next biggest life change? Creation with Night Blooming Daylily. We have got Jupiter. And we have got Pluto. That came out as well. We've got Movement in reverse. We have got the Knight of Cups, and we've got Prove Yourself in the upright. We've also got Pay Attention to Your Finances and Great Passion. I want to ask here about paying attention to your finances. There are a lot of people who believe Jupiter and Pluto together can create a lot of financial wealth. That's a huge belief in astrology. Let's see here. Pay attention to your finances. What does this mean in terms of group number 4? We have the Hanged Man, Three of Wands, and the Three of Cups showing up. So what do we see here? With pay attention to your finances. Well, this is good news in relation to your finances. It could be that somehow something that you're creating maybe could be very successful, well liked, well received. There could be collaborative energy up ahead as well, and maybe perhaps seeing the results that you've been waiting for. I do feel like a lot of you might have a clearer picture quite soon in your life, actually. And maybe it'll be the chance to really shine. With the creation card, I want to go ahead and read what it says. It says here, fertility and the abundant growth of what you have already begun. It is very strongly connected with this flower. You could find new enthusiasm in favorable situations occurring, and even an inflow of resources and material wealth. Yeah, that's what I was saying about Jupiter and Pluto. Let's see here. Someone's birth or the news of such a wonderful occasion could be near. Creativity in all its form, including the creation of partnerships, friendships, romantic matchings, as well as physical, artistic, and creative pursuits, are all inspired under the energy of night blooming daylily. Be warned to not get carried away with external appearances and status. Ego needs to be checked, and there actually is a chance of missing out on something really valuable because of a fixation on perfection or outer appearances. Ooh. Maybe for some of you, this life-changing event is something that's actually in your control. Like, you've got it. You've got the moment. You've got the... Maybe some of you are having Jupiter and Pluto transits in your chart right now. Go check it. But yeah, it might be the time to prove yourself. Now, of course, with creation of great passion, we are seeing maybe for some of you the creation of romantic relationships. Again, there may be the new friendships. But again, I think for some of you, this might be the creation of like financial endeavors that maybe could go quite well. We have number 28, by the way. Showing up, so I don't know if that number is going to be important to you. It says, do you feel as if you're walking in circles, seemingly not getting anywhere? Consider the spiral that travels up and down. 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. Even backward movement helps you progress and reach your goal. You may need to revisit some of the places where you forgot to look for treasure. Another message is this. Lessons need repeating for those who refuse or are unable to learn them the first time. Consider this another invitation to mastery. For some of you, actually, it's like this is a time to prove yourself. I think for some of you, there might be some luck coming through in the near future that is in relation to previous opportunities. Some of you, the next life-changing event might be this ability to retry. Or you get that moment again. Maybe for some of you, it's like a retrograde energy coming back around that says, hey, get it done. Kick in the pants. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see here. Prove yourself. Prove yourself. You can. That's all I can think of. Is that right? I don't think that's what he says, but I think the lyrics, lose yourself. What is that song? Da, 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 da. What? Owner of a lonely heart. Owner of a lonely heart is better than the owner of a broken heart. Okay. Anyway, maybe some of you need to hear that song. Okay. Prove yourself. So Jenny Heartsease has a soft spot for cats, and in the derelict ruins of a brickworks, a colony of feral cats has made their home. Jenny tends to their well-being when able, but she must earn their trust before they'll come to her. Trust only comes with patience. So let those you want to draw closer do so in their own time. Jenny makes sure to avoid sudden moves or loud noise and instead goes about her work calmly and softly. When we prove ourselves as stable and constant, trust will grow. I feel like for some of you too, you'll see results with effort as well somehow in whatever you're trying to create. So that's a big thing. Maybe some of you have already kind of tried to put out some sort of like strong effort already, but there's consistency, trust, and just allowing it to manifest and fold. By the way, when I looked up just now, I saw 555, so I thought I'd mention that because I don't often look up at my camera, and you won't see that in the timestamps, up at the time because of my editing. But yeah, it showed up on my camera. So, life-changing event. We could see international opportunities or big opportunities for a great change. Perhaps new perspectives, new viewpoints. Don't hold yourself back. Let go of holding yourself back or missing out on opportunities. I feel really, though, strongly to tell you guys, I feel like the next life-changing event is partially in your hands. And this may be somehow not seeing opportunities sometimes, to be honest. Or maybe you see them, but you just don't act upon them because you're too shy or you're not sure or, you know, that sort of thing. Especially, too, with the patience aspect and the movement in reverse. Some of you, if you do find that you're the type of person who's like, I'm not seeing any results, goodbye, that might not be the best energy, you know? It might be that you keep sticking to it, you keep doing it, you're going to get somewhere. But not if you're going to be giving up. Pluto can kind of be related to like obsession and passion and, you know, going after something. Look out to nature. It says here, interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for your soul and healing for you. So again, this might be that you need to be out creating somehow, you know, and being around nature in some way. It could be an animal or many different things here. Oops, sorry. Kick that. Oops. Let me see here. I want to look at one of these cards. This is the Modern Wiccan Spellbook. Okay, life-changing event. The New Moon Witch. Ooh. Maybe this is going to happen around a new moon. Maybe there's a new moon coming up that's going to be good for you. This is timeless, by the way, so whenever. So we've got the New Moon Witch, the Changeling Witch, and we've got the North Witch. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and look and see what these cards represent. I wish that this book was a little bit easier. So the New Moon Witch brings fresh opportunities and an expansion of present prosperity and luck. Your chosen course of action for future accomplishments becomes increasingly bright and clear. Good forces end disagreements. Positive action you take brings positive results. You may begin a new relationship or venture. Ooh, yeah, look at that. The Changeling Witch, let's look up for that. So we see, again, the idea that there could be new events, new ideas coming through. The Changeling Witch is a magician of metamorphosis who empowers you to change your feelings and others' feelings towards you. She inspires you to reverse a situation by seeing it in its entirety, reflecting the visible scene and its invisible emotions. A direct opposite will occur, making you a winner. So whatever is kind of not going right, it's like the opposite happens. Maybe you're able to convince someone or something of a change. Somehow you're connecting a little bit easier. The North Witch reminds us that we orient ourselves to north and sunless is in its essence, sorry. Wow, let me reread that. The North Witch reminds us that we orient ourselves to the north, sunless in its essence. The north is the dark side of every situation. The darkest phase is like an undrinkable, frozen cup of happiness. The positive consolation is hibernation and energy conservation. Patience in every situation is your virtue. There's a lot about patience. Maybe some of you have really been waiting for some sort of change. You felt stuck, and now it's like you're going to have the opportunity. Don't miss it. If you feel like, I feel like there's an opportunity, just don't miss it. That's about all. Especially where I really feel like you have winning energy. For some of you, this may be in relation to finances. Like I said, let's look and see what comes through with the charms. Okay, let's see what comes through. We've got a cat. We've got a paw. We've got Virgo. We have got You Are My Sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. There's an eagle. Oops, wrong way. We've got 2 Gemini charms, guys. Are you guys Geminis or have strong Gemini placement? Or, again, this could be about marketing, communication, writing, trips, travel. There's a lot of things that are mercurial. Oh, look at Abu. Abu is so cute. Look at that. I love this charm. I'm so glad it came out. He's got like the greedy eyes. It's like when he grabs the jewel. So that's interesting. Maybe some of you need to take advantage of the moment. Okay. We have the cross here. This can indicate religion, spirituality, of course, perhaps, and burdens, though, sometimes. I feel like there's multitudes. There's miracles ahead as well. I do feel like you have an angel watching over you. And with the butterfly, again, there's that transformative energy. With Rapunzel, you think of the idea of her feeling kind of locked up, like she just wants to go somewhere and do something. And she gets that opportunity, and she could not take it. And again, I think this is like, do you know what I mean? She could have just said, I'm just going to stay here. I'm too scared. You know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of you, it's like she believed she could, so she did. And I feel like that's a lot of the energy for you. Your life-changing event that's coming through is like, it's on you. It's like you're taking actions and you're creating results. There may need to be patience and consistency for sure, but we have that seahorse and the horse as well. So 2 kind of like horses. We have a dragonfly here too. The key events. It's like you've got the key, just find the door, you know, or the door will open eventually. Because we don't have the keyhole. We have Virgo. This can talk about daily routine and habits. So this could be like, you know, sticking to a routine and a habit and getting where you want to go. Again, maybe for some of you who've been doing that, you're going to see the results. We also have this soldier kind of halfway out. Did you notice that? Being rigid or, you know, militant about something or trying to kind of stick to a routine. You think about how soldiers are quite like disciplined. Maybe there's a lot of personal discipline coming in or needs to happen. I do feel support coming here. I love you. You are my sunshine. I feel admiration. I see a child here as well. I'll just bring the charms up so you can see them really good before I put them away. Do you guys like having charms and readings? I loved doing them before, and I just kind of stopped doing it for a while. But now I've kind of like, well, I unpack them, first of all. So that helped. Yeah, let's see. Anything else here about what's coming up for group number 4? What kind of life-changing event? We have the Knight of Cups too, because it's like beautiful. Okay, reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. So that's one thing. If you see one thing ends, know that something else good is coming from it. And we have difficult times. Be on your guard against chaos as unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval are foretold. Well, I think you'll get through those things. I can tell you will. I'm not worried about that. Maybe this is how you're coming out of it. Through perseverance. Prove yourself. Perseverance. You may feel like you're getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. Yeah, the difficult times that you're in, I feel like it's either now or in the past. This is not a future energy. This movement, it's going to turn around. I'm telling you. That reversal where you feel like you're not moving anywhere, you're not going anywhere. It's like, keep going. Damn it, I just really want you guys, whatever you're kind of thinking about, whatever you want to create, stick to it, keep going, pay attention to it, do it. I feel like with this pay attention to your finances and the great passion, some of you may be working on a passion project that's really going to bring you some money, actually, as well. Like I said, because some of the other things really imply that too. Wow, really interesting. Okay, let me see. We're going to get a Bob Ross card for you guys. I don't know why I did it for like group number 4 and like a lot of my readings. What? That was is not fair. Okay. Every day is a good day when you paint. So this might be about, drawing in your creativity. I think of painting as being able to create whatever you desire. And that may be the true joy of painting when you share it with other people. I really believe that's the true joy. So sharing yourself with others. And we have, these things live right in your brush. All you have to do is just shake them out. Again, all you have to do is just shake it out. Just do the thing. It lives inside of you. Just do it. You know what I mean? Keep doing it. It's part of you. And one more. I don't try to understand everything in nature. I just look at it, enjoy it. Okay. Yeah, some things are just simple. You don't need to overanalyze it. You just do what you enjoy. Right? Anyway, lovely reading, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this. And I think there are wonderful things ahead for you, especially in areas where you felt very stuck. I think that there will be plenty of opportunities to grab and progress. And a lot of you, like I said, are going to be creating something in particular that could bring great reward and great power, especially with the Jupiter and Pluto. But I wish you all the very, very best. Please leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys thought. Did you like the reading? What'd you think? What'd you think? Anyway, lots of love to you guys and take care. And I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.